Jonkers, a triple Paralympic swimmer. Good morning, welcome to Sporting Dreams TV, where we interview the brightest up-and-coming stars of parasport from around Australia. If you've just tuned in, I'm checking out the creative industries here in Kelvin Grove, Brisbane. Para-triathlon is a sport on the rise. The Sunshine Coast will host our first World Para-triathlon event. Thank you for your interest in Queensland's National Injury Insurance Scheme, or as we like to call it, the NIS. Hi, I'm Marayke Jonkers, a triple Paralympic swimmer who was lucky enough to represent Australia at the Sydney, Athens and Beijing Paralympic Games, winning 3 medals. I'm also the founder of the charity Sporting Dreams, which is empowering athletes with disabilities around Queensland in all sports and has given me an in-depth knowledge of not just swimming, but every single Paralympic sport. I have the honour of being the first Australian female para-triathlete and para-triathlon medalist, having won a bronze medal at the World Championships in 2010. This gives me an extreme insight into the new Paralympic sport of para-triathlon. I'm really excited to use my skills as a working journalist combined with my experience as an athlete to bring an unparalleled insight into reporting on the Paralympics, because it's my passion to bring the world the power of the Paralympic Games. Good morning, welcome to Sporting Dreams TV, where we interview the brightest up-and-coming stars of parasport from around Australia. This morning we're lucky enough to have with us a superstar of the sport para-triathlon, which I used to compete in, Sarah Tate, dual world champion in para-triathlon and para-duathlon. Welcome, Sarah.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Great to have you here. So first of all, could you tell us what is para-triathlon exactly?
So para-triathlon consists of 3 sports. So first one is a 750 metre swim. The second one is a 20k hand cycle, which is that contraction from there. And the last one is a 5 kilometre race, which I do in this.
Isn't it phenomenal that a year ago she hasn't done this sport, and now here is number 101 with the ITU logo, which means number 1 in the world champion. How does that feel in the space of a year, and what's your favourite memory about it?
It doesn't feel real. It feels like I've been doing it my whole life.
Sarah's also an official ambassador for the 2018 Commonwealth Games on the Gold Coast, where she lives. How exciting is that? A home games. Sarah, what would it be like not just to be an ambassador, but to be the very first person to win a medal in the sport, because it's making its debut on the Gold Coast at your home games?
That would be incredible. I mean, ever since that PT1 para-triathlon got announced, I was so excited. I was just like, I'm definitely going to train as hard as I can now.
Hi, if you've just tuned in, I'm checking out the creative industries here in Kelvin Grove, Brisbane, home to the famous Le Boite Theatre Company and its amazing artists and performances. Before the show, why not tempt the taste buds at the array of sumptuous restaurants available in the area? Now, in terms of accessibility, all your needs are taken care of. The theatre has accessible wheelchair seating, parking, a drop-off zone and bathrooms, and they can also arrange for the hearing loop or an Auslan sign language interpreter, so there's no reason not to go and see the show. See you later. I can't wait to see the performance. Para-triathlon is a sport on the rise. It will make its debut at both the Rio 2016 Paralympic Games and on the Gold Coast at the Commonwealth Games in 2018. Australia is about to make history on the Gold Coast, offering the largest number of parasport events and medals. 300 athletes will compete for 38 medals across 7 sports. Parasports events were included for the first time at a Commonwealth Games in Manchester 2002. Since the last Games in Glasgow 4 years ago, there has now been a 45% increase in athletes and 73% more medals. There is an equal number of events for men and women. This announcement was made on International Commonwealth Day, celebrating the theme of an inclusive Commonwealth. The Sunshine Coast will host our first World Para-Triathlon event here at Novotel Twin Waters Resort. Champions will be competing to qualify for the World Championships and Paralympics. So come along and cheer on Team Australia.